Well, good. Finally, Friday evening, we're headed right into the weekend, and it's going to be a hot weekend out there. Take a look at these temperatures. 98 degrees, that forecast high in Bryan College Station. That western zone going to climb into the triple digits. And if 98 wasn't hot enough for you, 99 that forecast high on Sunday. Make sure you're staying hydrated out there and wear that sunscreen as well. It was toasty today. 96 in College Station, 97 in Bryan. That is the average high. Those temperatures continue to slowly creep up. The western zone climbed in the triple digits today, sitting at 99 though in Giddings, now 99 in Temple, as well as Waco here in BCS sitting at 96 degrees. That eastern zone in the lower 90s, a little more moisture out there, kind of keeping those temperatures in check. 101 in Del Rio, 91 in Marfa, 98 degrees in Lubbock. So the entire state continues to deal with these summer-like temperatures, and that ridge that's causing it, it's really shut down most of the precipitation across the state. There are some isolated storms working off the higher terrain out of eastern New Mexico into the Texas Panhandle, and very isolated storms in southeastern Texas. But again, most areas really not seeing too much. And the reason why is this bad boy right here. This upper level ridge continues to dominate our weather, and it's going to continue to do so over the weekend. Now we're going to see a little sea breeze try to sneak its way into southern zones, but we're really not going to see any precipitation with it because this upper level ridge is going to shut things down. There could be some isolated storms though for coastal parts of Texas. So if you're going to go down to Galveston, go to the beach or anything, there could be isolated storms there. And the same thing as we head into Sunday, we're going to see this upper level ridge just continue to dominate the weather. A little sea breeze is going to sneak into that southern zone, but we're not going to see any precipitation, unfortunately. Now, heading over the next few days, the upper level ridge is going to continue to dominate our weather, centered right over Texas. And this means those temperatures are going to be hot. 99 on Sunday, 99 on Monday. That western zone could see temperatures top out around 103. Now, the good news is take a look heading into Tuesday. This ridge going to scoot off toward the south and the west, and this means we're eventually going to see an increase in moisture and precipitation chances, especially heading into Wednesday as this upper level ridge starts to scoot a little bit farther into the desert southwest. We'll notice those precipitation chances increase mid to late week for the Brazos Valley, and that means we are going to see the wetter conditions, especially as you get into eastern Texas. The latest precipitation look out for 6 to 10 days, which would be late next week into the weekend, shows we have a pretty good chance to see above average precipitation. Still monitoring this tropical wave well east of those Windward Islands. It has a 10% chance of development over the next 5 days. So we'll continue to track this, but right now the chances are pretty low of it developing. But we got to keep a close eye on it because that climatology shows that as those systems move to the west and develop, they typically can move up toward the Texas, Louisiana coast or eventually move into the southeast, scraping the southeastern coast. So we'll continue to keep a close eye on that. That's not the forecast right now, but that's what climatology shows. And it also shows that we're headed up toward the peak of the hurricane season. That is toward the beginning of September. So we're going to see those numbers start to increase throughout August into September. That 10-day forecast showing those temperatures are going to be hot, hot, hot. But we do see a little bit of relief heading toward the end of next week. Gabriella and Tristan, let's keep those fingers crossed that we can get in on a little bit